Issues of money in a relationship can bring abuse. When someone is denying you economic empowerment, then that person is abusing you, and that is one of the aspects and factors of we look at in gender-based violence. This is our channel, Phyllis Shiko. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment so that we can move forward as we discuss the type of gender-based violence that are there, that you may think that it is normal for you to operate in such kind of environment, but in reality, this is abuse. Therefore, when we talk about economic abuse, we are talking about issues of finances in a relationship. Either you're in marriage or you have a boyfriend or it's a cohabitation, it means that somebody between the two of you, one person is not supporting the other financially. What do I mean? For example, you can buy property, the two partners, and one partner does not look at it like it's the two of you who have bought that property. And therefore, you start fighting over the same property because one person was written in the title deed, but the other person was not written in the title deed, or one person was written in the logbook and the other person was not written in the logbook. And when it comes to selling, they have the sole ownership of selling that property without your consent, and yet you're in a marriage or in a relationship. Therefore, this is an economic abuse because these finances belonged to the two of you from the beginning. Another aspect is where we see, mostly in our African culture, where the woman is not supposed to earn anything or have an income of their own. We solely depend on men providing for the women, and therefore it comes a time where the man decides that the women should just be, their job is childbearing and staying at home, and therefore all the responsibility of the house are on the man. And therefore, there are type of men in our African culture who will never allow women to work. They want their women to be at home. So they are denying those women an opportunity to make money or make an income for themselves, because they live 500, they live 200, they live 300 every single day. When this woman decides to start a business, the man is always against that business. And therefore, it ends up the woman now shutting down the small business of cooking chips or selling mandazis or selling chapati in the environment, because the man feels that the woman is embarrassing him when she's doing the economic type of business to help herself. So this is where now partners start fighting over issues like my money is my money, my money is our money, and that kind of conversation where now you are dividing the finances of the family or in your relationship. Therefore, there is no one among you who is better than the other, but there is always a conflict when it comes to the woman who is being subjected not to do any work to earn an income, because the man still feels that it is his full responsibility for him to work. Another thing is that they also deny this woman money to invest anywhere else. So you find a lady has been there for 20 years in that marriage and she has never started any economic business or something to support herself. All the money goes to the man. So when she's also, those who are employed can experience economic abuse, because you are working every month and you're getting a salary, and that salary, all of it goes to your husband completely. All of it, you don't touch anything. They don't give you, in fact now they give you for shopping and they tell you what to do with that money. So there is no harmony in that relationship concerning finances, and therefore the abuse starts from there. This man doesn't want to be asked where he's taking the money, what he's doing with the money. He just believes that my wife's salary or income is my money, and therefore he misuses it the way it is. We can see so many women even in Nyeri County. You can see how they work hard in the farms, in the tea, and waking up early in the farms, doing A, B, C, D, and earning an income for themselves. But at the end of the day, the man is going to pick the money from the cooperatives. So he's going to collect all the money, come to Nairobi, spend the money, then go back home without any money. And the children have not eaten, no school fees, no uniform, and all that. So in other words, the woman is working, but all the money goes to the man. Therefore, that is an economic abuse, because he should have given the woman some money to manage the home and also the children and do 1, 2, 3, and also some to return back to the tea leaves so that they can make more teas and and all that. So you find that there are those aspects in marriages that bring this conflict. Again, you can find in a relationship where a woman is more empowered and she has a lot of money than the man, and therefore that now becomes another abuse, because men are believed to be providers, and in this situation this man is not able to provide. What happens? The woman now starts to use her job and her money to abuse this man that we are having here, who she calls her husband or her boyfriend. Oh, you don't bring money at home. Oh, the money, you just go and work and all that. And sometimes it is because this man has experienced unemployment, businesses have gone bad, and things have gone way high, and therefore he has nothing to support the family with. But the woman now is supposed to chip in and support the man. That becomes a very big debate, and therefore also that is an economic abuse among the men, where the women do not want to support. You can see even friends. I had a friend who had a lot of money but could not support the husband at any other time. So better the children to stay at home and not pay school fees, but again, she better keeps her money herself to enjoy and go to the spa and go to sauna and do all those things, but never support anything at home. So that is another level of a woman having an economic abuse over the man, and using bad language and abusive language when addressing this issue. Oh, a man should provide, a man should do this, a man should do this, a man should do this. When they are not able to do, then they receive the blows, they receive the abuse from you. So that when you look at it from that perspective, you can be able to tell that so many marriages, so many relationships, so many families have been suffering from economic abuse. Other than where we are seeing that the man is refusing the woman to work, and where the woman is earning more than the man, and she's refusing also to do something about the family, that is where the problem is. Therefore, we need to learn ourselves and also support one another. If you're in such kind of a relationship where somebody does not even spend 1 shilling to you, and I keep telling women, or let me this statement be for the women, if you see a man who is not supporting you financially in any way, a man invests his money where he loves, where his heart is. So when you see the man is not spending anything on you, or anything like even handkerchief, even there are those men, even this small buyer of 10 shillings, they cannot bring for you. It's not about all the money, it's about the small things that they do for you. So if they don't even support you in anything, and they spend outside but they don't spend on you, you better watch that one as a red flag, because men invest mostly their money where their heart is, where they believe that this is where I need to spend my money. So this whole issue of money, finances, how we spend, how we record, how we do our investments, how we do our savings, how we do our money markets, how we do all that comes to economic abuse, where one partner denies the other person to make money, or enjoys their money without involving them, or denying them money to do an activity that will promote the family to have an income. So don't just think that this person is stingy. No, you have to look further from the problem. What is the issue? Because there are also some families that were brought up, there are individuals who have been brought up in families where none of them, like they have never seen their parents sharing money. So they don't know anything about money and sharing and having responsibility of the other partner. So economic abuse also is real, and it is there in every family. You just have to look at it from a different angle and attack it from a different angle, address it, not attack it, but you can address it in a different angle, and things will be okay. So keep it here, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Those who have subscribed, thank you so much. You're the ones who are motivating us to keep these videos coming. So let's keep it here. Look at Moses Basket Initiative in all social media platforms. Make sure you click that button to enjoy our content. We love you.